Welcome back, guys. B is for boost, and today we are working on the SRT. I was thinking of a cool name for it, but
it doesn't have a name.
It doesn't have a good name yet. It's actually quite sad.
At least I think what I called the Civic the other day is kind of what.
What'd you call the Civic?
The Civic LT.
I seen that actually. You posted
because it's like the LT Chev model, but it's the LT because it's a little truck.
Okay, so we are working on the SRT now. We've been slacking on some videos, but to you we haven't, because videos will start coming quite regular now. But you'll see that we have our custom intake manifold going on that needed to be customized a little more. You're gonna see right down here
how tight it is.
How tight that is against the power steering. So what had to happen was, let's see here. Ooh, that is freaking close, man. So what had to happen was Triple had to take it to work, and we had to cut the edge off and then just block it off about 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, so basically I cut out 3/4 of an inch, and then cut out 3/4 of an inch, and then it was a 1/4 inch thick piece of material that I put on the edge. So it really, we only took off like 1/2 inch, which was kind of our goal. So it actually worked really well. And shout out to Nick for welding that up for us again. Well, no, I shouldn't say again. He welded this up, but he did the bungs on the Civic too.
So the reason why we're working on this is because it had a boost leak. If you watched the last video, if not, it's up in the right hand corner. We made 420 some odd horsepower gear. 4th gear, we blew the center valve cover bolt right out of the valve cover, and then we blew 2 or 3 vacuum lines, and we've had a boost leak since. So instead of holding, I think it was peaking 30, holding 20, 25, 28.
Something like that.
Now it's peaking 25, holding like 22. So we got a boost leak somewhere. So what better thing to do but to add more stuff? So we added a custom intake manifold, 62mm throttle body, and then we are going to do our boost leak test. Today is Tuesday, and then Friday is the last track day, and we've never had this to the track, which is very surprisingly. So we are going to take this to the track with a set of slicks, at least one set of spare axles, so we can try to drive it home if need be. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can break into the Lemons. So we don't know what it makes for power or brake things. Yes, so I don't really.
SRTs are kind of.
They're known for transmissions.
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of if we're going to brake; it's when we're going to brake.
Yeah.
So there is a dyno day next weekend. So we want this running A1 with a good transmission, and we want to see if we can break the 450 horsepower mark before the end of the year. So if we can't break it, there's the intake manifold, the throttle body, no boost leaks. It should put us there, or I'm going to burn the fucking thing. There's no insurance. Well, there's insurance, but there's no. Well, is there insurance for fire? Anyways, we aren't going to talk about that. So look at that. Hold on a second. Look at Jeff's phone. That is how close it is. So we're going to get this on, guys. You're going to watch us get this on. We have to modify the cold side pipe, which by looks of it, if we just add a pipe up, maybe have to cut it. We don't know yet. If so, I'm going to owe Nick some money, because he's going to have to weld a little ring around so the coupler doesn't blow off, but we'll see.
I found another way to do that.
Yeah, a pair of vice grips or something like that.
Not even. The crimps, you can get, they're like wire strippers, but they're crimps well. They got the little notch in them. You keep going around the pipe, and it'll actually put. I was watching a video the other day, and I seen them do it. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. Because it saves you, instead of having to like roll the bead on it.
So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to get the intake manifold on first, and then we're going to get the coolant hose on. We'll get the throttle body on, and the last thing we're going to do is going to be the cold side pipe, because it's a lot of room. It's quite open there. So let's do the hard stuff first, and then do the easy stuff next. And either today or tomorrow or Thursday at the latest, we got to do. So Thursday we'll do a boost leak test depending on time. We are going to do a blue plate on the PT tonight, so the boost test can wait till Thursday, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that will be a different video with the working on the PT, but
oh yeah, there is a tiny exhaust leak in it too.
Is there?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get Dad's expansion thing, and
if you expand it, it'd be perfect.
And then
just
it's just
slide it in.
sliding, yeah.
So, let's see what we're doing now.
Back off first. Should be clean.
Oh yeah.
See? I already sprayed a bunch of it
Do not blow the motor because of. This is where I wish I had the parts washer upstairs working.
Yeah.
So we got that all cleaned out. One thing we did notice, I'll show you guys right here, is the ports is not gasket matched. So it's actually A, it's a good intake manifold, but B, it doesn't have that.
No, because
so that will be done.
it started as
An SRT.
an OEM SRT manifold.
Yeah. So
And then just lobbed off.
we will be doing that this winter. It'll help us gain a little
Considering
power. We should be
that-
doing the fittings in the back though. Teflon tape, putting them on first. Do you think?
Yeah.
Just save us trying to get at it.
But yeah, because
The head's been done because the head is
Yeah.
TNT or TK Motorsports, as you
Yeah.
see right there. So it's a TK Motorsports built head. So it's been done.
It's matched.
Yeah. So I do apologize about being dark out. We need lights over here.
Yeah. Well, we usually don't work over here. Not very often.
This could be a tight fit.
Yeah.
Already is.
Try not to drop my gasket off.
Yeah. Put one in the center to hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely needs to be power coated.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now see, that intake manifold is the best because we can have B is for boost right in the fucking front of it.
Yeah.
YouTube symbol, B is for boost.
Yep. Gotta get some decals made up actually.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the intake manifold on. We had to pull back some wiring for the map sensor because now it's located differently. And I don't know if you guys can see. Let me grab this light here. If I can see. And you'll see right there now is your dipstick tube. Because if you look straight down, you'll see that there's a block back there, which is for our 3-bar map sensor. So now that won't work.
Yeah, it's supposed to go right through the center there and bolt onto the center, but it's alright. We basically just twisted and
Can you turn it a little bit for it to hit that, like by itself, or we gotta bend it?
Yeah, basically kind of. Yeah, basically you have to bend it enough to get on that if you want to.
We might have to add a piece to it.
Actually, that might not be a good idea.
Why?
Don't attach that because the engine shifting.
Ah, solid mounts, got nothing to worry about.
It'll still move. It'll vibrate and it'll break that dipstick tube.
I remember how hard it was to find that one. Yeah, I've seen people online asking for, so they couldn't find one, and that's the PTs were the same. Everyone's like, yeah, same motor. It's like, no, not even.
No, it's different. It comes way up here.
Exactly. So. Okay, so this is next.
That can go back on.
Ooh. Oh, before we get too far.
What?
Throttle cable.
And vacuum lines, yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to be kind of a pain.
Slightly. Like I said, this one can be cut down.
Okay guys, so welcome back. The SRT, as you see, we're working on it. We're getting the new intake manifold and stuff on the other day. It turned late, so now we need to get rims for our slicks. Now, the only 15s I could find are off Scott's car, as you see in the background that you might remember from a different video. So I'm going to rob his 2 rear tires. I'm going to put my slicks on it, or his slicks on it, and then hopefully they'll clear my wheel width. So we're here to jack it up and do that today. quick changeover. So he has the factory bubble rims on. We're going to take the 15s, test fit them, make sure they clear the SRT wheel woods, and if they do, we have slicks for the weekend. So the moment of truth, you'll see that car has wheel woods on it, and the wheel woods were designed to fit the SRT rims, which were a 17. Now, I do know the 15-inch fast wheels did clear stock SRT brakes because I bought them for that. So let's hope that they'll clear the wheel woods, because if not, then we don't have slips. I don't think it's going to fit at all.
No.
Not even fucking close.
No. Very good.
So there's our verdict. Does not fit. So our only option would be to put it on the hoist and put stock brakes back on it for the race. And then run slicks. Okay guys, so it's the night before the races. We're not really videoing because as you see it's dark and it makes for crappy video. But we got the intake manifold on, we got our cold pipe on, we got it all buttoned up, we're doing a boost leak test. And what we did notice, as soon as we got air to it, you'll see right there, holy crap, Turple.
Yeah.
Found our boost leak.
That's why I always said I didn't like how that ran underneath there and was that close to the pump.
So we'll come back, guys. Maybe we'll show you afterwards if there's any more boost leaks. If not, we'll show you this all tomorrow. But we are working in the dark to get this ready for the races tomorrow. Okay, guys, welcome back. So you see from the last part of this video, you've seen the custom intake manifold was on and stuff. Well, we decided it's going to be too much of a hassle for what little gains we're going to get. So we're just going to put the stock one on for this year. And quite frankly, I'm going to end up selling the custom made one. Just a couple things I don't like. It clutters my engine bay with a couple things, so I think the best bet is just to leave it. I will gasket match the stock one.
Oh, we're gonna port a stock one.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna port the stock one and stuff. But for now, with Dyno Day coming up, I don't want to mess around with this one. So see, Jeff is taking off the 3-bar map sensor with the caliber bracket because it is a caliber 3-bar map sensor. We're going to leave the 60mm on it and we're just going to sell it as one. So if you're interested in buying it, guys, let us know. It is for an SRT head and it does fit the power steering, so that is a bonus that way.
Now
so with that, I'm probably not going to video too much because it is dark in here and you guys already seen us tear it apart, do a boost leak test, put it back together, so it's all the same stuff. So we're going to get it together. We'll check the boost leak test, and it's Dyno Day this Saturday, so that should be exciting. We should have over 450 horsepower, which was our main goal this year. And unfortunately, if it doesn't have 450 horsepower, there's no way I can turn it up either. So it's basically make sure there's no boost leaks, and the sky's the limit. So, or the tune's the limit, because it's only, well, we should be back up to 30 pounds of boost peak, and it should hold 28. Because we don't have a boost leak, so, and we don't have the issue with the head anymore. We don't have any more boost leaks, hopefully. So it should be a 450 horsepower car. It's only 20 horsepower away.
yeah.
And that was in 3rd gear.
Oh, we need a ring, eh?
That might be why it was leaking from there.
Yeah.
Good thing is that's the front of the intake manifold.
Yeah, well, that can go on.
Let's see.
See, it's got a little tear.
Yeah.
When it went in, it kind of bound up.
Probably why it was leaking.
I almost want to, over the winter time, when we go to port that, I was looking at this. Cut that off. And have a piece welded in like that. Just a piece of flat bar. And then you can bolt that one straight to it. Then you don't need your adapter. Then you need less messing around with it, right?
Yeah.
Then you just got to move your that port somewhere. That's not a big
Well,
deal.
technically, you could get rid of that altogether anyways, go sideways, and just weld up that one hole. Like, I don't think it even goes all the way down. It's just threaded, so you wouldn't even need to even do that.
Yeah, but it was more or less so that it sits flush with it. Like, that's only like that because the stock map sensor comes up this way. Like, it's on a bit of a...
And it's not like we can't power code it here.
Yeah. Well, exactly. So it'd be cool to... Because we got a spare one to mess with for now, and then...
Oh, yeah.
Before I need one. I'm going to be a wall before I need one.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up the video. We didn't make it to the track due to the fact is the green bastard intake manifold had some leaking around the fittings. We didn't have time to mess with it. It's something I think maybe a piece of flat bar should be welded on and then re-drilled, retapped. That way it's not leaking. So we put the stock one back on that you've seen with the stock throttle body, and that's where we left it. We did do a vacuum leak test. We fixed any of the vacuum leaks. It's a big one that you've seen. And here we are with this now. So between that issue and the Willwoods not being able to run a 15-inch slick, we weren't going to take it to the track because we just do nothing but spin. But we did make it to the dyno, which is up in the right-hand corner. This video is a little beyond when it was posted, so we did make it to the dyno. We made the highest horsepower that this car has made so far, even with a couple issues that we had. So before we cut it out, guys, let's do a nice cold start of this car. We're going to call it a day. We got a lot of new content coming. Big turbo SRT drag car. We're going to start building some carbon fiber parts. We got a cool little winter car coming and some other stuff. So you're going to make sure you want to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. And with that, let's do the cold start.